Hey everyone, how are we today? Just doing an all signs reading, just doing a super quick one today, looking at, upcoming information that you may need to be aware of for the next sort of week. The reason I do want to do just a sort of super quick one today, and I will be uploading shorts tomorrow, as well as the TikTok shorts, but next week, there will not actually be any weekly readings, okay? I'm not going to be doing the weekly readings for this next week. I will try to film an all signs reading while I am away. I'm actually traveling for a little bit here, going to visit my family. It is quite a long trip. It's about a 9-10 hour drive each way, and obviously wanting to enjoy that while I'm there with family. So, I just don't want to overtax myself, especially now that I have started doing readings in person again. So, I have been doing those at a shop local to me. So if you are someone in New South Wales, in Australia, check it out in the description box. I should have all the links to that. You can book in-person readings with me as well at Beresfield in New South Wales. Gorgeous little shop called Violet Moon. She does have online purchases available for all your crystals and all that sort of stuff as well, but shipping is only available in Australia, unfortunately. So just letting everyone know that's what's going on. So if you don't be sort of surprised if you don't see me next week until the end of the week for those all signs readings. Okay, so just letting you know that I Monday through Thursday, not to really expect anything. I will put a community post up as well about that. Okay, so hopefully, it doesn't disappoint too many people, but that's what it is. What it is. We all need a bit of a break sometimes, especially when this is something that this is a non-monetized channel. So I'm just doing this in my own sort of free time and expense and whatnot. So I do as much as I can for you guys, but I'm just sort of feeling that at this current time it's going to be best for me to just take out those weekly readings this week and focus on my family for the week. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, but look, please subscribe. There's plenty of videos to watch in the meantime. You can go back and check out some of the most recent videos. We've had all signs every weekend, those weekly readings. There was the April overviews, so you can always go back and check that one out, sort of have a bit of an idea of what's going on for the month in its entirety as well. There was an April love all signs as well, so definitely check those ones out as well. But we are just doing a bit of a check-in for you at the moment, so definitely subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and you will go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. And we'll get straight on sort of into it for you. I've got the Oracle, this Oracle deck, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, okay, as well as the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Okay, so taking timestamps as always, actually going to start with Libra today. So starting off with Libra. Okay, Libra. Checking in for Libra. What does Libra need to be aware of, please? What's going on for Libra? What does Libra need to be aware of, please? Snow Leopard. Okay, so that's all about self-reliance. You're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So taking back and observing a little bit here, just hiding in the shadows a little bit at the moment, Libra, just stepping back and just having this reliance upon yourself that, you don't need to be, involving yourself in every little thing around you. You just sit back and chill at the moment. I feel for you, Libra. Okay, Libra. Checking in for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now, please? Yeah, so we do see the compass coming through here. So yeah, this is why we're seeing that self-reliance, because you're really just trying to, focus on what's important to you, find your direction, find yourself where you need to go, really focusing inward at the moment at what exactly is guiding you, and where are you being guided here, and listening to that inner voice, using your intuition definitely, and taking everything in around you, and using that to sort of find your true north, so to speak, and guide yourself in the right direction for yourself here, but really, really using your intuition to do so. We also have the ring here as well. So for some of you, this is, just guiding yourself towards the ideals that you're wanting to achieve within relationships in your life. But for others of you, this is more to do with cycles and sort of looking back and guiding yourself through the cycles that your life has sort of been through, looking back at your life as a whole here, I feel, Libra, and just silently observing your own story here, and just looking at the patterns that you have created, the things that, that maybe it's you're meeting people, and they embody somebody that you used to know, and it's like you're meeting the same people but with different skin, or you're having the same situations arising that you thought you'd already dealt with in the past, and just having a look at those patterns and cycles, and using those to guide you through the cycles. So you know that if you engage in that particular cycle, the outcome, around the other side of that ring, the outcome leads to this if you're engaging in that. And so maybe trying different ways of engaging with situations and people that are reminiscent of past patterns here, especially with the moon coming through as well. So there may be a bit of an emotional struggle upcoming for you in the next week or so here, Libra. For those of you in connections, relationships, there may just be a little bit of emotion at the surface within relationships, but also it's a very strong intuition card. There's 3 out of 4 cards here that are all talking very muchly about following your intuition. So that is the sort of prevailing message for you at the moment, Libra, that the only one who knows where you're going is you yourself. And so you're sort of stopping and just having a look around, checking out the patterns that you've been forming in your life, and working out how we can change those cycles and do those cycles differently in order to take ourselves where we need to go, but definitely using your intuition. And for you, with that moon coming through there as well, your emotions are what's guiding your intuition at the moment as well, Libra. So listening to those emotions, if you go to do something and you start, feeling anxious or nervous, that's probably not the thing that you should be doing. And the opposite is true as well. If you're thinking about someone or something, and it makes you feel happy and joyous, and like just that sensation of, this feels right, then definitely follow that intuition as well. Okay, so very, very strong message to listen to your intuition at the moment, Libra. There's something your higher self is trying to tell you, and you need to listen to that. Okay, but make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading. More than welcome to check your other placements as well. And we'll move over to Scorpio. How are we, Scorpio? Okay, doing a check-in for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Yours wanting to fly on out, Scorpio. Actually got 2 flying out for you. One of those is actually the personal choice in reverse. So I'm kind of feeling that there's this energy of taking away your personal choice. That personal choice card, it does sort of refer to the, it's just a guided message to help you find your own spirit animal there. So it's kind of really, rather than finding your own way, listening to the advice of others at the moment. I'm kind of feeling that that's important message there, with that being in reverse when it's flown out there. We also have the Heron with the Patience. Okay, so create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So especially if there is something that you're unable to choose the patience factor, that you kind of are forced to be patient. It's definitely for your highest good at the moment here, Scorpio. If you are feeling that you're being sort of forced to be patient about something or someone, and you're kind of feeling that that choice is not your choice, it's actually in your highest interest here. Okay, but we'll have a look with the Lenormand. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? Firstly, we have the book, Scorpio. So this is kind of showing us that there's more information that you need to get here. That this is probably why you're needing to show some patience at the moment, because there's actually some more information that needs to come to light. So the book can talk about, the things that you haven't read yet, the story that you haven't seen yet, the pages you haven't opened to yet. So you don't yet know what that actually holds for you here, Scorpio. So it can talk about, research and educating yourself a little bit more. For those of you where this is a person, this is like doing a bit of research about who this person is, how to deal with this person, how to deal with, anything that flags up within you. And how to deal with those sorts of things in the future to give yourself the best foot forward, I suppose. A little bit of research, so just getting an idea of, learning more about this person before you're actually jumping on into anything, being patient by just learning, just observing and learning at this time, especially here too with the mask coming through there. So learning a little bit more will help you see under this mask. Okay, so I do feel for a lot of you this is referring to a person in your energy here, Scorpio, and needing to see beneath that mask. This person may put on a certain, especially with it's kind of giving me that energy of like social media where, everybody on Instagram looks like their life is perfect, but below the surface, there's always a lot more to the story than what we see in photos. So I really am getting that kind of energy that there's a lot more to this person than you can currently see. So giving yourself the opportunity to just slowly get to know this person a little bit more and trust your intuition with this person as well, I feel. That they're wearing a bit of a mask. Everything may not be as awesome as they make out, and vice versa. If this is somebody who, they make out that they're in a horrible situation, that things are, not where they want them to be, that, that actually may be masking something else in their life as well. It may definitely be the case, but it may also be covering up the fact that maybe it's their own fault, that, because I'm just getting drawn to this idea that somebody like, that there may be somebody around you here, Scorpio, where, all that you know of them and all that you know of their life, it's always, you're hearing all the negative things. They're telling you all the negative things. Like, oh, it's so hard. I've got no money at the moment. I've got nothing. I've got no money to spend. I'm really worried about money. I've got no money. But then, lo and behold, you find out, a week down the track that they do have an income. It's just it's where they're spending it. That's the issue. They may have a gambling problem, those sorts of things. There's something under the surface that is not being shown. And it's like, and it's also, I'm kind of getting another message here too, that for somebody else, it's this person that's constantly, I'm hearing whining about their partner, and they're saying their partner is, oh, they're such a horrible person. They treat me like this. They treat me like that. It's so bad. It's so negative. It's so negative. I'm just getting like a negative Nelly kind of vibe off this person, that they're talking a very negative storyline about themselves, about their life, but they don't sit there and tell you about those small moments with their partner where, the love is there. They're obviously with that person for a reason, right? And if they're not, it's up to them. It's their choice to leave. They can't put that all on your lap. Kind of energy is what I'm getting here, Scorpio, that somebody kind of is putting a little bit of their negative energy onto you, and that's the mask energy, is that, underneath the mask, it's not the full story of this person. There's a lot more to the story. I'm getting told that that thing too, where it's there's always three sides to a story. There's, um, their side, your side, and the truth in the middle. And so for that example where it's, somebody telling you a story about somebody else, there's that person, the person they're telling the story about, their side of the story as well. And it may look very, very different to what you're being told by this person. Okay, so just be very aware of this. This is why there's this need for patience and to sort of see below the surface at the moment here, Scorpio, that you're needing to just sort of, use your knowledge and your own personal wisdom to really, do a bit of digging on this person, research and educate yourself a little bit more on what sort of person this is, and whether this is, they're hiding under the surface a good person that you want to be around, or whether there's a bit more under the surface that you don't necessarily trust. Okay, I am getting for a lot of you, it's that negative energy on the surface, but there's, they're hiding the truth. There's, someone saying money's so bad, but really they're a millionaire and they just don't want to spend the money. It's like Scrooge kind of energy where it's like, oh yeah, I don't have any money to spend. I couldn't even spare you $1. Sorry. And you find out that, hang on, that person's actually a millionaire. They just didn't want to give me $1. Like, they're just not a giving person. So it's that kind of energy. We also do have the house, though. So, this, for some of you, this may be somebody within your family unit, with, like close family, extended family. It may have to do, this mask energy, it may have to do with housing for this person. There may be something about, where they live or who they live with, their family issues that they're talking to you about. But ultimately, I do feel as though, as long as you're patient and take the time to learn as much as you can about this person and about this situation, you're going to be secure and stable at the end of it all. Okay, so nothing really for you to worry about, Scorpio. It's just, being aware of this person, because I feel as though your intuition is trying to tell you that there's a bit more going on under the surface here. Okay, but that's what we've got for you, Scorpio. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, how are we today? Sagittarius, what's going on for our Saggies? What do you need to know about today, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, checking in for Sagittarius. The giraffe, Sagittarius. Visionary, rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Oh, awesome. So standing above everything, seeing further than other people might be able to see at the moment here, Sagittarius, and doing so very gracefully. Have you ever seen a giraffe give birth, Sagittarius? They're so awkward when they first take their first couple of steps, but it's not long before they're, taking these beautiful long strides with these tiny little legs, these little stick legs, and there's something so graceful about giraffes. So definitely embracing the gracefulness at the moment, and looking over things and really, seeing the bigger picture. Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius at the moment, please? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, Sagittarius, we do see the dice coming through first. Okay, so there is 2 cards in this particular deck that both talk about good luck. This is one of them. The clover really kind of talks about, luck, good luck being around you, whereas the dice is more about good luck is in your hands. Okay, because it's that energy of, you're at the casino, you've got the dice in your hands, and you give them a kiss and then, throw them. So this is asking you to you're controlling your own luck here. Okay, so, and I'm once again, I'm getting that visionary energy that it's all about having grace and this long-term vision for yourself, that I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to roll these dice and they are going to land exactly where I want them to, especially when it comes to relationships. Okay, this is kind of like a bit of an energy here, of, because the next card we do have is the Mountain, which is all about obstacles and delays. So I do feel as though, rather than being a huge obstacle, it does just feel like a bit of a delay for you, that it's gonna take you a bit of time to climb this mountain. It's not an obstacle in the sense of huge big dramas or struggles coming your way with relationships. It's more about you being willing to take a chance on a relationship, because in the long term, that's part of your long term vision, rather than, like, even if it's a delay, there's some sort of delay with starting this connection, or continuing this connection. It's kind of, I'm getting this energy of like starting a connection with taking a chance to start a relationship with somebody, knowing that they're going to move away, and they will be moving away for 6 months before they come back, that they're about to leave on a holiday for 6 months and you're not going to see them for 6 months. So it's kind of taking that challenge into your stride, and using that to sort of spur you on, kind of energy, that I know it's a bit of a risk, but I'm willing to persevere here, and persevere through the time delay, to get to the other side of this mountain, because I know that long term this is what I want. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting from that there, Sagittarius. It does seem to be relatively straightforward. For some of you, it may be a little bit more of an actual challenge than a delay, but you seem to be very aware that I need to tackle this obstacle in order to get to where I want to be here, because the long-term goal, the vision, you're able to look above the mountain. The giraffe is so tall it can see over the mountain. So you're already looking at the end goal, the results here, and it's going to work in your favor long term. So you're willing to take a chance here. You're like, that's it. If I put my dice in and throw my dice into the ring, that this is going to pay off for me long term. If I don't throw those dice, I get nothing. It is kind of what you're sort of saying to yourself. You're kind of telling yourself it's worth taking the risk. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you, this is a relationship worth taking the risk. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a love relationship. It definitely could be, something to do with platonic or family as well. So, just keep that in mind, that it's something where you're looking at the long term of the situation. It does feel as though this is happening pretty quickly for you, but I just keep getting drawn to the idea of this obstacle being a delay, and I keep hearing 6 months. So I keep hearing 6 month delay there. So I don't know why that's coming through so strongly, but obviously that is for somebody out there. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. We'll move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Checking in with the Capricorn energy. Okay, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What is going on for our Capricorns? Lion. Hear me roar, Capricorn. It's actually about higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay, so this is all about calling back your power, taking, following this higher calling of your inner strength, guiding you through here, Capricorn. Like, literally, hear me roar. Here's my crown. I'm placing that straight back on my head. Listen to me roar. Look at how powerful and strong I am. I have my my tribe, my family, my innermost circle. That is my priority, and I'm looking out for that number one, and taking them with me. If I'm the king of the tribe, if I'm the queen of the tribe, I'm going to bring these people along with me, and we are all going to be stronger together. There is a strong sense of community with the lion as well. Okay, but we'll have a look with the Lenormand as well, Capricorn. Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know right now? But yeah, with a side note of letting go of the past there, Capricorn, which is kind of pulling itself through again here. We do have the owls. You are wise, okay? Very wise beyond your years, Capricorn. And this is why you're needing to use that wisdom to have some deep emotional conversations with yourself. We have the woman coming through here as well. You have all this wisdom within you where you know what's in your highest good. You know what's best for yourself and the people around you, and nurturing that strength within you, that inner resilience, that inner Capricorn resilience and strength, using that to power you through, and definitely having some, deep conversations with yourself, maybe late at night for some of you as well with that owl. There is two different birds in this particular deck, and the owl, obviously a night bird. I do sort of feel for some of you, this is, maybe getting a little bit emotional at night, but really pulling through, and nurturing that side of yourself, that your emotional side is there for a reason, and that is actually part of what's powering your inner strength, is this emotional part of yourself, and really having some deep and meaningful conversations with yourself as well here, using your inner wisdom to guide you through any decisions that you have coming up. We have the pathways, the crossroads, the door energy in this card, this deck here. It is the two doors. It is really about making a choice, making decisions, being very strong and wise in your decisions, but also, taking your emotional self on board. What's going to be best for your emotional well-being needs to be a part of your decision-making process at this time. What's going to be best for your tribe, your pride, your the people around you, your family, your friends, your loved ones. What, being very wise and looking at the emotional well-being of everybody involved here, what's going to be the best decision, and that will help you make any upcoming decisions or choices that you have coming in for you. I'm just going to quickly grab one to clarify that pathway and see if there is a specific decision you're being faced with here. Is there a specific decision Capricorn's being faced with the crossroads? No, not really. It's just emphasizing the lion energy there. That is the bear, which is, equal to the lion energy in, the lion in tarot, the strength card in tarot. That is its equal in the Lenormand, and we did see that lion here in the main card as well. So it is just sort of strengthening that. Stay firm, stand in your power. Strong boundaries at the moment with what you will and will not accept. You're on the right path, Capricorn. That choice or decision, it may not be outright choices or decisions that you're having to make. It may just be letting you know that as long as you're taking your emotional well-being and you're standing in your power, standing strong, that you will be on the right path for yourself, okay? Beautiful message, Capricorn. But make sure you do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading. And we'll move on over to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, how are we today? Just looking at checking in on your energy here, Aquarius. Aquarius, checking in for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? Anything Aquarius needs to be aware of? The Eagle, mastery, Aquarius. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So stop holding yourself back. You're on the beginning of this great spiritual journey here. For some of you Aquarius, you may be seeing feathers a lot. I am picking up, with that eagle energy. You may be seeing feathers just, walking down the street and feathers falling from the sky to and drifting in your path there. So random. That just reminded me earlier. I walked into a room and a snail fell out of nowhere, and I'm like, I have no idea. There was no snail. I don't know why there would have been a snail in that room. A snail, it seemingly fell out of nowhere into my space earlier. So I'm gonna have to check up that one because that's a random one, right? A snail. That's weird. Maybe I've been hiding in my shell too much. But for you, I feel like it's feathers. You've probably been seeing a lot of feathers lately, Aquarius. It's letting you know that your spiritual journey is you're about to take flight. Okay. Yeah, you're about to cross that bridge. It's going to take a bit of time, Aquarius. Leads to a great place. Okay, we do have the bridge coming through first. So you're about to take the first steps over this bridge, this bridging energy into a new part of your life here, a brand new sort of transformative energy coming through for you here, Aquarius, where, there's no need to look back. Once you cross that bridge, I'm getting the grass is greener on the other side. It really is for you, Aquarius. Once you cross that bridge and embark on that journey, burn that bridge behind you. Don't look down. Don't look back. Keep on going forwards. Take flight and fly. There's no need to be worried about falling off the bridge if you've got wings. Okay, so don't look back. Don't look back, Aquarius. Start this journey with full confidence. We do see the divine timing card here as well, the clockwork here. So there probably is going to, this journey may take a little bit of time. It may be happening in the right time for you here. The divine timing energy, it really does talk about things happening in perfect time for you. So once again, that is a very spiritual energy as well, though, because it does, I am getting drawn back to the idea of those feathers falling from the sky for you, letting you know that you are on the right path for yourself. You are crossing the right bridges for yourself here. The time is now for you to embark on this journey, and divine timing is really coming into play for you at the moment. And when divine timing has its say, that's when we do quite often get those signs and synchronicities, like the feathers around you. So keep an eye out for those, Aquarius. I'm hearing green feathers, particularly. Something about green feathers, particularly significant. So if you do happen to come across a green feather or see a green feather, really pay attention to what's going on, in your thoughts, in your feelings, around you, that sort of stuff as well. There may be definitely something there for you with that. We also see the sun. Time will bring things to light for you here, Aquarius, and everything is going to be revealed in time, and it's all going to lead you to the greatest happiness you've ever experienced. I am clearly hearing that there, that the sun is always about happiness. It's a very warm, happy, smiley sort of energy, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be the happiest time of your life. Okay, so definitely seeing a lot of happiness coming up for you in the future, Aquarius. So enjoy it, all right? But you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading. But we'll move on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? Checking in for Pisces. What's going on for the Pisces energy? I've been drawing one of these cards for everyone, but I just automatically drew two for you here, Pisces, without even thinking about it. So obviously they're both for you, and the firstly we have partnership. The puffins, partnership. That's all about accepting yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. teamwork will give you the best results. So, partnering up, working as a team with friends, family, that sort of stuff. It does say, I just want to read here again, let your community nourish and protect you. Okay, it does have the word protect there, which is important because we have the white stag, which is the protector energy. Okay, so we're definitely seeing protection around you at the moment, Pisces. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You're meant to create blessings with your magic. So, not only are there people around you that want to protect you, but you yourself are a protector and want to, it's a very reciprocal kind of energy coming through here. And there's something about, you're able to help people protect their own spirit. Okay, Pisces, something about that there as well. The white stag is a very, very spiritual message as well. Anyone that does know anything about, fairy lore, white stags are a very, there's a few different lines of thinking there, but they are a very important omen. And it is sort of, a lot of the time, it is protection and, guidance as well. So partner up at the moment, especially with somebody who you do feel that you and them are very protective of each other. They're probably a great teamwork coming from the both of you at the moment. But we'll have a look here. Pisces, what's going on for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know right now? Oh my goodness, Pisces, stop thinking. Stop it. Thinking too much, Pisces. Yeah, you're confusing yourself. You're clouding your own judgment. We do have the clouds there straight away with that clouds energy. As you could see, it was straight away telling me that you're thinking too much. You're trying to be too logical and reasonable. Like, it's a weird energy, right? Because we all need logic and reason as part of making decisions and living this life and all this sort of stuff. But you're allowing yourself to get too wrapped up in your thoughts, and once we sort of overthink things, we go on this random trail of thoughts where it just like exacerbates itself, and we go down into these negative thought patterns and whatnot, where we do cloud our own judgment. We confuse ourselves with what we're actually understanding and what we're not understanding. It leads to anxiety and depression. Capricorn, sorry, I just said Capricorn. Wow. Pisces, I am aware I'm talking to Pisces there, but there may be somebody who's dealing with a Capricorn, or there's a Capricorn that can help you, support you. We do see that partnership energy. Maybe you need to talk to your Capricorn. My best friend is a Pisces, and I do have a few close friends who are Pisces. So maybe you need to talk to your Capricorn and get some Capricorn time, and get some Capricorn love. Help you stop thinking so much. You're overthinking it. Okay, whatever it is, you're overthinking it. Chill out a little bit here, Pisces, and stop stressing so much. You are sort of stressing yourself out a bit. But I feel like these next two cards are a kind of separate message, and I feel like this is, Spirit kind of wants to reassure you here. Focus on your money. We have the fish and the stars. Focusing on your money, focusing on your financial dreams, focusing on the sense of abundance and wealth that you wish to create in this lifetime. If you're going to think about reality, think about how can I have my dreams come true when it comes to my career and finances. Maybe focusing on your finances and your career can help get you out of this brain fog that you seem to be in a little bit. You seem to just be focusing on the wrong things. Your brain's going over and over and over again around certain things, but it's kind of telling you to focus on the things that make you feel wealthy and abundant in this life, the things that you have in abundance already. So whether that's love, people's time, people's energy, their support. We do have that partnership and protector energy. There may be some spiritual elements coming through for some of you there as well. Focusing on what it is that you truly desire and how can I get to that. The stars card does ask us to stay hopeful and optimistic. So, don't Don't allow those thoughts to become negative, and dwelling on the negative outcomes that may happen because they haven't happened yet. Rather than that, stay optimistic. Every time you have a negative thought, counteract it with 2 positive thoughts. Okay, so really being very conscious of that at the moment, Pisces, that you are sort of I'm just getting like roiling clouds, like clouding your own judgment. It's like the more that you're overthinking things, the more that it's leading you down these negative pathways in your mind, and you need to steer clear of that energy. Okay, Pisces, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Make sure you do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. I will be away for a couple of days, guys, so I'm sorry if you don't see the standard weekly readings, but I'm going to pause quickly for a drink and move right on to Aries. Okay, so Aries, how are we today, Aries? Just doing a bit of a check-in for you today, Aries. Aries, what's going on for Aries? What does Aries need to know about? Okay, the first card we have for you is the Unicorn, Aries. So you have a lot more available to you than you give yourself credit for. This is the card of infinite possibilities, okay? So that anything can happen, okay? I love this for you, Aries. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Okay, so you are unique and one of a kind. Other people may not believe in you, Aries, but you need to believe in yourself. You are this unicorn spirit. It's a very spiritual card, that one as well. So you may actually, I am picking up here, Aries, that you may actually have some really strong powers coming through at the moment as well. So don't be afraid of the unseen. I want to say, don't be afraid of listening to your inner voice. Not so much your inner voice, but more your intuition voice. Where are your emotions guiding you? Where are the happiness and the light? Where is the light trying to guide you here, Aries? It's time to abandon the darkness within yourself. Integrate that into who you are. You have, anything is possible here, Aries. But Aries, what's going on for our Aries? What does Aries need to know right now? Wow, Aries. Wow, Aries. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab one more. Aries. Okay, what is this in regard to for Aries? The next chapter of your life, Aries. And I am seeing the hidden energy. I've got, the doors are opening to you, that walk through the door here to love. Love. It's all about love for you, Aries. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Take a chance. Take a chance. Yeah. Think of this, that it could be amazing. It could be amazing, and start to give to this. Like the energy is amazing. The energy is amazing here, Aries, and it's all about, this is what it's all about, the book energy, knowing more about yourself, knowing everything, using your inner wisdom, educating yourself on what you need to educate yourself on, starting to progress into the next chapter of your life. And the story hasn't been written yet. That can be anything you want it to be. It may even be a choose your own adventure book here, Aries, where if you start reading a few pages in and you don't like where the story's going, turn around, go back to where you made that choice and make a different choice. The power is really in your hands here. The possibilities are endless. You can make this whatever you want it to be. It's all about love at the moment, Aries, coming from love within yourself and following that love, that light within yourself. I have both the birds cards have come out for you here. There is 2 birds cards in this deck. One is, the owls. We see a lot of wisdom with the owls. We do see the birds, just the chattery birds as well. So there's definitely the need for some conversations to happen at the moment. Okay, this is all about conversations. There's a conversation that you're wanting or needing to have. and this is going ahead and having that conversation. That don't allow yourself to dwell on, you know, the worst case scenario from these conversations, because it could actually, you know, the possibilities are endless. You don't know how that's going to go until you actually have that conversation. And then we also see the letter communication. Okay, so same thing all over again. The three main cards here of communication. Okay, the three main communication cards. Whatever this is, Aries, it's, you know, texting, phone calls, emails, texting. Texting, I said texting, talking to somebody online, talking to somebody in person. You need to have these conversations. Whatever these conversations are, you need to start having them. The time is now. You know, the possibilities are endless, and you don't know what these conversations are going to result in your life until you actually have those conversations. All right. So it's pretty clear that that's wanting to come through there. But, you know, like I said, we have, you need to walk through that door, and you follow your heart is what I'm getting there with that, Aries. So pretty straightforward message for you today, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. You know, leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. And I'm going to move on over to Taurus. Taurus, checking in on Taurus. What's going on for Taurus? What does Taurus need to be aware of, please? The Lizard. It's all about regeneration. Okay. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. You can come back from anything that life puts you through here, Taurus. You can, you know, be like that lizard that drops its tail and regrow a new one. You know, if you want a new tail, just grow a new one. It's all about manifestation and regenerating your own energy, regenerating things in your life that, you know, are no longer there, that are no longer serving their purpose, turning that energy into something brand new for yourself. You know, embracing the transformation for yourself here, Taurus. Taurus, checking in for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? Make the change, Taurus. Break free from anything that is not serving your highest good. You know, make sudden, unexpected changes. Transform. It's that transformation energy coming in quick there, that there may be some things going on quickly in the near future. The next chapter of your life is starting before you even realize it. It's ready to start. That book energy really does talk about the next chapter opening up to you. And also, for some of you, this is, you know, making that change and to educate yourself. I do feel that for some of you, this is all about, you know, making a change to educate yourself. For someone here, it may be, if you are currently already studying, there may be something about breaking free from, you know, study habits that are not serving you, you know, learning habits that are not serving your highest good here. But ultimately, I feel for a lot of you, this is about learning something new, deciding to make the changes and follow the knowledge within yourself. That knowledge is probably coming from your inner feminine. Okay, we have the feminine there as well. The feminine really does talk about nurturing the possibilities, nurturing the fact that you are the master of, you know, your own narrative. You can write your story however you want it to be here, Taurus. That, you know, your emotions are a good guideline for you. If you've had certain emotions coming through in your story that you don't want those emotions in your life anymore, how can I write my story so that I don't have to deal with that? How can I write in more positive plot twists and you know, positive emotions, nurturing positive changes for yourself here? Okay, pretty straightforward for you, Taurus. We're rolling through them with the last couple being really straightforward, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements. Do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. But I will move on over to our Geminis. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, checking in on Gemini's energy. What's going on for Gemini? Gemini, what does Gemini need to be aware of right now? Oh, Gemini, I love this card. It's the polar bear. There's a very mystic energy in this card. Know the challenges that make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within you. Okay, so definitely a spiritual message there as well. That very mystic. The polar bear is the mystic energy that they're, very graceful and powerful, and that's what you're sort of needing to embrace at the moment, is that side of yourself that your true power and strength comes from here, nurturing your spiritual self here, Gemini. But we'll have a look with the lenormand. Okay, Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? Starting new adventures for yourself, Gemini. We have the ship energy there. So, get ready to embark on a brand new journey. For some of you, this may actually involve physical travel. I do feel as though for some of you, you may be meeting somebody at a distance that is going to really help you embrace that spiritual side of yourself, help you find your true self, your true purpose in this life, because that ship energy here is followed up by the masculine and then the compass. So we do see that there may be, for some of you, this may be within you, though. We did see in that mystic card, it does say you carry the shaman within you. So for a lot of you, this energy is part of your energy here. But for someone else, there is at least one Gemini where this is somebody that you're meeting. You may be traveling a distance and meeting somebody who is, the divine masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are male. I don't really read the genders here, but it's somebody who's very strong and powerful in their own right. Probably someone who's a little bit more on the reserved, quieter side of things, but in a powerful kind of way. That boss type energy. They somebody who really embraces and thinks things through with logic and a calm state of mind, rather than being super emotional about things. They think about things in a reserved, non-emotional kind of way, and very logical. And this person does seem to be helping you find your inner path. This is where my whole life has been guiding me to, your life purpose, that they're helping you find direction in your life, on that spiritual path, is what I kind of feel. That for a lot of you, this is a spiritual journey. For those of you where that masculine energy is yours, this is the start of your journey, where you're using your logic and your rationality to really actually help balance out the spiritual side of yourself, and it just sort of makes sense to you here, Gemini, that this is part of who I am. This is what I need to do with my life. This is my purpose in life. So it's kind of this lovely energy balancing the mystic energy with that masculine energy. It really does talk about a really, really good balance here. So I really love that for you. So, but it's definitely a spiritual kind of message here, some sort of spiritual journey that you're sort of embarking on, or about to sort of set sail into calmer waters for yourself as well. Very interesting, Gemini, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Do leave a comment, and you will go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. Okay, but going to move on over to Cancer. Cancer, checking in for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? What is going on for our Cancers? Oh, I love that for you, Cancer. The Peacock. Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Okay, so for you, it's embracing who you truly are and allowing that to shine. The peacock attracts its mate by displaying who it truly is, and this is everything that I hide within my tail. Boom, here it is. So embracing your vibrancy and your zest, and being grateful for how beautiful you truly are here, Cancer, and allowing that to shine on through will actually attract even more good stuff back straight to you here. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? Oh, this song is for you, Cancer. What's the chorus? I'm waiting for the chorus. It's an old song. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I'm waiting for the chorus to kick in so I can. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling apart. Now I'm only falling in love. Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. That's the song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Took me a second to get to that, right? Sorry for my horrible singing, Cancer. There's something about that. There's something about that song important for you at the moment as well, Cancer. So Total Eclipse of the Heart. We've just had the big eclipse the other day. Did something come up for you during that eclipse period that is making you realize a certain path that you need to travel in life? That may be relevant for someone. For others of you, you may need to look up the lyrics here. There may be something very important for you with that message. We have the divine timing card, the time clockwork, everything happening in the right time for you here, Cancer. That's like divine timing at play for you. The clockwork is very interesting because, we've got so many different parts that make up the whole, and they've all got to be in sync for the little cuckoo to pop out. Everything is falling into place right now for you, Cancer. That it's almost time for you to be that peak. You can imagine, instead of the little cuckoo, it's the peacock, you shining out at the top here. It's nearly time for you to go blast off out into, it's perfect time. Everything is falling into place for you at the moment, Cancer. Especially when it comes to any emotional challenges you've been facing. We have the moon and then the mountain here. For some of you, that mountain is referencing a Capricorn. And some sort of, it's time for you to face your emotions with Capricorn or toward Capricorn. Okay. So once again, that feels like it's linked to that song. If that is a Capricorn that you're aware of, it feels like it's linked to that song. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Is it what is it? Bonnie Tyler. There's been quite a few covers of that song as well. But we have the moon, which is all about your intuition. Your intuition is trying to guide you here. It's trying to show you all the obstacles that you've already overcome in your life, that you've overcome all those obstacles so far. You're still here. You can overcome anything that comes your way next. You can persevere. You're determined enough to climb that mountain and get to the top so you can see your way clear. You're seeing these obstacles as it's not an obstacle. It's a fun new challenge. It's a I'm going to have fun. Enjoy the climb is what I'm hearing there. That you're going to enjoy putting in the work to get to the top, and putting in the work emotionally to get to the top. And I feel like for a lot of you with that divine timing card, that's what's falling into place. You've been putting in the work, and everything is sort of starting to fall into place, and you're realizing I'm already halfway up this mountain. It's only a few more steps away and I'm at the summit, and everything, all these obstacles are going to fall away, and they're not going to be obstacles or delays for me anymore. I've got this. Have faith in yourself here, Cancer. You're on a lovely trajectory here, and putting in a little bit of hard work for sure, but stopping and thinking about, I've already overcome so much in my life that I know that no matter what comes next, I can overcome that too. All right, so very interesting energy there, Cancer. Let me know in the comments if that resonates for you. You will also go in that draw for the free personal reading as well. But I'm going to move on over to Leo. All right, Leo. Leo, what is going on for our Leos? Checking in on the Leo energy. What does Leo need to know right now? Leo, what does Leo need to know right now? The puffin energy. I had this for Pisces as well, I think. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So the puffins are all about partnership and working as a team with the people around you, the people that love you and support you. Relying on their protection, giving them your protection, working as a team to protect the whole. Okay, so definitely, spending some time, supporting relationships around you, whether they are platonic or romantic. Working in partnerships is going to be for your benefit at the moment, Leo. And also, a very protective kind of energy there as well. But accepting yourself and accepting that you are a valid team member as well. People need you just as much as you need them. Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? Oh, okay. At the hidden energy I'm seeing here, we have the clover followed by the tree, which is pretty much telling me here, Leo, take a chance on yourself. All right, I am feeling a bit of self-esteem issues here, Leo. That it's time for you to take a chance on yourself. It may feel risky, but you need to look after yourself and take some time to really take risks for yourself. Not worrying about everyone else around you. Those teams and partnerships are there to support you when you need it, just as much as you're there to support them when they need it. Okay, so it's time to take a chance on yourself as well. We do see the book energy coming through here. It has come through with the magnifying glass. Okay, so I do feel that with those two energies here, this is actually about, research and education and looking deeper into what you know about something or someone. Okay, so looking at the facts, I am looking at the facts of the situation, because the book is all, it's written, stored information, right? So it's factual, like even if it's a fiction book, right? It's written. It's what is written. It's not what you're telling yourself in your head. It's not the interpretation of that. It's the actual fact of what is written, is what I'm getting here. So there may be a need for you to do some research or learn a little bit more about something or someone. Look deeper into that. Looking a little bit deeper, finding more information, taking the time to learn more about somebody, ask them the questions that you're going to get those very factual answers. There's something that you're needing to look deeper here, because it's really going to help you clear any confusion that you've got. We've got the little maze card here. Okay, so the hedge maze card is all about you kind of feeling confused and lost. And this is why you're needing to look a little bit deeper here, because I feel as though this is going to find your way out of the maze. That if you've been feeling a little bit confused or lost, or like there's no way out of your situation, or you don't know how to deal with a person, looking deeper and learning more about this situational person is going to help you, find your center with that. Get out of the confusion, get out of that maze. And the lovely thing about the hedge maze, something that I always think is really fun about the hedge maze is, what, even if you're lost in this hedge maze, you can always climb over the hedges to find your way out. Okay, there's always another way. There's always a way. There's always an answer. There's always a pattern to follow with the maze. So you're just sort of needing to do a little bit more research, look a little bit deeper until you can see the pattern, and that will help you find your way out of any confusion or doubt or feelings of lost energy that you've had there. There's ways for you to find your way out here. It's just about looking a bit deeper, and for some of you, I feel just intuitively I'm picking up that for some of you this is looking deeper within yourself and looking at the patterns in your own story that have been created in the past, and how is that the same as this pattern that you're seeing now. Is this a pattern? How do you find your way out of that? How did you find your way out of that last time? If you didn't find your way out of that last time, maybe take a different path this next time. Try something new. Try climbing over those hedges and breaking through the bushes. Try something new there, Leo, and you will find your way out, okay? But that's what we have for you. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Do leave a comment, and you will go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. But moving on to, last but not least, our Virgos. Virgo, checking in on the Virgo energy. What is going on for our Virgos? Virgo, what is going on for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know, please? Ooh, clever, clever fox, Virgo. I have the fox energy. So this is, I do actually associate the fox energy. I do sometimes associate this with Virgo as it is, because it is that very, very clever kind of energy. Can be a little bit tricky sometimes when you want to, and with the amount of sex readings I pick up on in your energy, it can allude to that a little bit too sometimes. They are very crafty and clever, and they like to get their own needs met and whatnot as well. They can be a little bit of a player sometimes, but this is you at the moment. So it does say, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. The survival. You're listening to your instincts here. That your own survival is at the forefront here. Be smart about how you listen to. This is what I need to do to survive. This is what I need to do to survive this person, this situation, whatever it is for you. Being very clever about that, even if you have to be a little bit trickster, and say what people want to hear rather than the full thing. I find that very interesting because the fox energy, it definitely can be, like a car salesman energy where they'll sell all the good points. Because the fox energy, it's a very salesman type energy where they sell themselves up, and they'll really sell on the good points. They may not tell you about how some of the harder points, how they might not tell you about that clunking in the boot, but they sold the car, and you're embracing that salesman energy. So don't sell yourself short at the moment. You tell people what they need to hear in order to get what you need out of the situation. It's not deceptive at all. It's not manipulative at all. It's looking out for your own survival here. Sometimes we need to do this in order to survive. And the resources are all around you in order for you to survive, and you just need to be clever about how you're using what's around you and what's available to you to get what you need out of the situation. All right. So, and it also does say be open to romance as well, Virgos. So, like I said, sometimes the fox can allude to short-term casual encounters as well, that player type of energy as well. So, if that's if you're single and you're wanting to be a bit of a player, you're in the perfect energy for it. Okay, Virgo, what does Virgo need to know right now? Virgo, what's going on for Virgo, please? Yeah, we see the tree, which is all about focusing on yourself, what you need to survive. You know, looking after yourself in whatever way you need to. Okay, so being very independent and clever about the way that you are looking after yourself and doing things to help yourself grow and heal and you know, get through life, whatever that means for you. Because you know, we do also have the hedge maze coming through here, Virgo. So that does sort of let us know that, you know, you may have been in a bit of a state of feeling lost and confused. I don't know how to get out of this situation. I need to get out of this situation, you know, for myself, but I don't know how to. This is how. You know, this and the fox energy is how you get out of this situation. You do whatever you need to get out of that situation. You do whatever you need to get out of that hedge maze, even if you have to, you know, jump up on top of the hedges and or smash your way through the hedges. They are just plants. It's not a brick wall. There's there's other ways out of the hedge maze, even if it's a way that you have to make all by yourself. Okay, so you know, you do whatever you need to do to get yourself out of any confusion or feeling lost kind of energy, or feeling like you're walking around in circles with someone or something. You have to do what you need to do to get out of this situation, and it will actually increase your abundance. We have the fish there as well, Virgo. So seeing the fish is actually really, really good, because you know what is something that a lot of foxes eat? They consume the fish. Okay, so this is you. Maybe for some of you, this is part of how you look after yourself, is you focus on career, finances, that kind of stuff. You know, this is the card of abundance, of wealth, of financial. So, you know, focusing on those things is going to really, really help you out at the moment. You know, even if you're not having to focus, even if you're not focused on those things, I dare say I'm feeling there's an increase coming through in the near future with, you know, fish energy for you. So, you know, there's plenty more fish swimming up your stream at the moment, Virgos. So keep an eye out for those. I do feel for a lot of you Virgos, there is going to be a financial increase coming up for you, but it's all very dependent on you doing whatever you need to do to make that happen as well. Okay, so if you're needing to embrace this clever self-survival energy, you know, in a career financial way, it's going to pay off long term, and you are seeing an increase in your abundance and your wealth. Wealth is about a lot more than just money as well. So you know, you are moving into a more abundant period for yourself here as well, Virgo, which is lovely for you. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading. More than welcome to check other placements as well. Like I did say in the intro there, I will not be doing the weekly readings this week. I will leave a community post as well, but I'm just going to be traveling, so I have decided to sort of take a little bit of time to myself. This is a, you know, totally passion project for me, this channel. So, you know, I'm not getting reimbursed in any way for my time or my effort. So I have decided that, you know, I need to do a bit of recharging so I can make sure I come back next weekend for you guys nice and strong, with some beautiful, strong messages as well. So hopefully I will see you all again next week. But yeah, sorry about no weekly readings in the meantime, but I'll see you all again very, very soon.